Now, this is National Consumer Protection Week, and that is when the Better Business Bureau issues their annual BBB Scam Tracker Risk Report, which means we have Heather Clary with us this morning from the Better Business Bureau. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning.
So this is a big deal. This is a list of, I guess, the worst of the worst.
Yeah, you could put it that way. The BBB has been issuing this for years, and we traditionally do it. This is the 2024 report, and we nationally traditionally launch that during National Consumer Protection Week to make people aware of what's going on out there and just to remind them to protect themselves, consumers, businesses alike. And it's always very interesting and telling as to what's out there. And it's all on our website at bbb.org, but we'll touch on some of the stuff right now. And I'll tell you, the formula they use, it's a proprietary formula. It's a susceptibility to a scam,
right?
Times exposure times median money lost. And these are based on reports that people have submitted internationally to the Better Business Bureau Scam Tracker site at bbb.org. You can find that there. And a lot of folks also have visited there, our studies have shown, to avoid scams. And that's what we're out, that's what we're out for. We want you to not lose your money to crooks. So if you like, we can go ahead and dive in. I'll just give the highlights of the top 3 or 4 there.
I'd love for you to. Just jump right in. Water's fine. Come on in.
Yeah. The number one riskiest actually stayed the same from last year, investment and cryptocurrency scams, also known as financial grooming. People lost. It had the second highest median dollar loss of all the scams of $5,000. That's median, friends. That means some people lost less, and some people lost more.
Emily, do you have a story?
My mom signed on to one of these webinar services online. It taught you how to invest your stocks, and they got her credit card number, and they just let it rip. In for $80,000. She lost $80,000. It was
Where did she
painful.
find this bunch?
Heck,
they can look real. They can look very convincing. You know, and credit card, were they able to help her recover that?
Well, my sister, my aunt, her sister dealt with it at the time, and now it's in my lap, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of remedy there is for.
Oh goodness, and some people with dollar amounts that large, if you have any information, some people say go to the FBI with that kind of thing.
Okay.
There was news stories last week a lot around where someone lost a lot of money to a gold scam. It was on all the TV stations, and I think the FBI got involved with that. So that's something to consider. Okay. But yeah, friends, if it sounds too good to be true, stick with your local investment folks that you've checked out. Don't fall for these fancy slick things that are on social media and whatnot.
Yeah.
Second, also still holding in the same second spot, employment scams. We've talked about that before. These really crept up when COVID started, more people were working at home. Now we've got a lot of federal employees in the mix that are looking.
If you're listening to sports,
if you're looking for an edge rusher, looking for a run stuffer, you're looking for a big-time player in the middle of your defense, you're in luck.
Mixed with pop culture, sprinkled with celebrity interviews.
You hated the title Everybody Loves Raymond.
That's true.
Is it appropriate for you to tell people to hurry it up?
It's appropriate on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Bill Burr is here.
I want to know who you defeated to get that title as best dad ever.
I'm the Gonzaga of dads.
And you're enjoying the Rich Eisen Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
You know that feeling when you picture your dream home? Now imagine actually building it. Picking out the perfect floor plan, choosing stunning design options that reflect your style, and knowing that every corner of your home is uniquely yours. Well, that's exactly what you'll get with Fisher Homes. And this March, we're sweetening the deal with our Lucky You sales event, now extended through March 31st. Head to FisherHomes.com, schedule an appointment, start saving some green, and pocket these savings before the pot of gold disappears.
For work, so it's very easy to fall for one of these. In fact, our Bureau is issuing a report this morning about a local business in Louisville who it's really slick. They had a local business said that a staffing company had called them and said, we are receiving a bunch of reports that look like tax forms for people that allegedly got work with you, and he didn't know what they were talking about. And the scammer had gotten a hold of this. It's just really, it would have left the staffing company and the business holding the bag. It's just really crazy out there. But that was the other end of it. If it sounds too good to be true, folks, sitting at home, earning a lot of money for hardly doing anything on the internet. I mean, there are plenty of remote work jobs out there, but please check it out very carefully because it can take you. People lost a median amount of $1,500 to that this year or in 2024. And, a lot of those are reshipping scams. We've talked about that, where you have to spend your own money and ship off this stuff and then try to collect it, and then the employer disappears.
Yeah, and if you have to pay out of your pocket to work for somebody, that in and of itself should be a red flag, it seems like to me.
Oh, yeah, and other versions of it say, well, we're going to send you a check for you to buy the equipment you need, the printer, the paper, a computer, and you just take that and cash some of it and keep it for your first week's pay, send the rest of it to the supplier, and you do that by another method. Meantime, the check bounces, and guess who's left holding the bag to the bank? So that's another way it happens. So
all right,
yeah,
well,
that's a sad one too.
Yeah, we're counting these things down just like we do. We have Mighty John Marshall, so we're going to change this now to Mighty Heather Clary and number 3.
Number 3, and it jumped up a couple of notches, unfortunately, romance scams.
Oh, yeah.
And I know I talked about that a little bit back at Valentine's Day.
And Valentine's, yeah.
Yeah. And that's one where your older folks are probably going to fall more for that. It will groom you. Again, and people, I mean, the amount people lost to that nearly doubled. The median loss was $6,000. In 2023, it was like $3,600 because you get online, somebody's lonely, I'm overseas, I work overseas, I'm a big, high-powered business person, I'm in the military, et cetera. And then they really delve into it and how you're just the greatest thing they've ever met, and then they need help. And that's when they trick you into sending money. So you really have to watch out.
After you fall in love, they got you.
Yeah, so that's really sad.
I mean, that's really, I'm not making fun of it. That's really sad.
No, it's sad and it's easy. And people have called us and said, I should have known. Or some people go, I just have a bad feeling about this. Well, we're glad you called because you have bad feeling for the right reason. Yeah. Please report that to Scam Tracker Risk Report.
Okay,
and then and number 4, online purchases. Which really took off again during COVID. That dropped a notch, though. People might be wising up just a little bit to stuff, but people still lost a lot of money to those. Now, the median amount isn't that much, about $75, but a lot of people lost more, and you just got to carefully check out where you're buying things online. Some of these places pop up on Facebook Marketplace.
Yep.
You got to really look askance at those. People find these websites, and they say, I never got my item. We say, well, where is the company located? We'll get on the website. Under Contact Us, there's nothing but an email address, maybe an 800 number, no way to find where these people are. And it turns out half the time they're overseas anyway.
Yeah. All right, hold that thought. I want to do this real quick.
Yeah.
Because I know you did, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll come back and finish the list. But I know you did a little research this morning when you were listening to me, and I talked about something that was on Channel 18 last night.
Yeah.
Wedding, of course, supposed to be every couple's picture-perfect day, but for more than 10 brides in Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana, it became a nightmare. Sarah Jackson was one of those who was scammed. A Lexington resident hired photographer Miranda Rose Hancock to capture both her engagement and her wedding photos. Now, you looked it up, and you know a little bit about Miranda.
We do have a file. If you look at bbb.org, I hopped on there, Miranda Rose Photography, a D+ rating on our scale of A+ through F. Obviously does not belong to the Better Business Bureau. The low grade was failure to respond to one complaint that someone filed. We've also had several negative customer reviews, and all of these started around summer of last year. That's what caused us to open a file. People losing their money. So, yeah, that was folks, you got to really check it out. Yeah. I know they said, her website looked great. She talked a good deal, but we have advice on hiring. This is an important thing. Spend a lot of money on. Interview several different candidates. Ask for recommendations from people you know. Wedding season's coming up, friends. So ask to see their portfolio. Compare the pricing. Get references.
Yes.
Yeah, a contract. And again, we've talked about this credit card. If you can pay with a credit card, if they'll accept that, at least you might have a way to recover some of your money. So kind of keep that stuff in mind. And look for BBB accredited photographers on our website at bbb.org. We've checked them out. We know where they are. So keep that in mind if you're looking for one.
Thank you very much. We're going to take our break here, and then we'll come back and we'll get some more scams that made the top 10 for the year, riskiest scams of the year, and Heather Clary. And we're back, 859-253-5959. We've got Emily in the studio with us this morning on the phone from the Better Business.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Small Bill co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode.
Join us.
It's Big Talk
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
on Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired. Okay.
What?
Here we go.
I love the excursions with me and Welling.
It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville, we always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Disney on Ice invites you to take a magical journey with Mickey, Minnie, and all your friends from Encanto, Aladdin, Cars, Moana, and the Disney princesses. Create new memories with Asha, Raya, Anna, and Elsa from Frozen 2. At Disney on Ice presents Magic in the Stars. Coming to KFC Yum Center April 3rd through 6th. For show details, visit DisneyOnIce.com and get your tickets today.
Bureau, Heather Clary. This is the BBB Scam Tracker Risk Report that comes out during the week that we are in right now, and that's called National Consumer Protection Week. Heather, I think we got down to number 5.
We did. And surprise, surprise, it's home improvement scams. And we're getting into spring, and people are looking to make those fixes, and all the ice storms and windstorms have messed up. Please check those people out at bbb.org, see what kind of record the contractor has. The problem comes when they swoop in from, you don't know them from Adam. They want all the money up front. Oh, I don't have enough money for the supplies at all. A lot of your more established ones are going to have lines of credit at your home improvement stores. Get references, get it in writing, people. The Central Kentucky Home and Garden Show is coming up, where there'll be a lot of contractors there, and your BBB will be there. We can help you check things out. Don't want to lose money to that. I know we're running short on time, so I'm just going to tick off the last 5, and then I have a quiz for you and Emily, a real quick quiz before we run out of time. Well, number 6 is phishing scams, social engineering. They message you on Facebook, pretending to be somebody you think you know, but you don't, and try to get money. I'm stuck somewhere, I need money. Or phishing scams, where they pretend to be somebody they're not, the IRS or somebody like that.
Yeah.
Advanced fee loan scams are still out there. People don't have such good credit. They're desperate for a loan for, car repair or something. Oh, we can help you out, but you need to send us this much up front to secure the loan. That's illegal. Travel and vacation timeshare scams float in at number 8. Government grant scams still hanging on at number 9. The government is not handing out money to anybody who asks for it. If it looks too good to be true, just because you're a senior or you're a homeowner or whatnot, it doesn't work that way, especially if they want money up front.
Right.
Again, no money up front. The last one still hanging on at the top 10, tech support scams. Call and say, oh, your computer's about to crash. This is Microsoft. You have been infected. Let us get in your computer and fix it for you. Nope. It's not them at all. Okay. This report has so many different facets to it. It's really interesting. Age groups breakdown, all kinds of different things. You can find it at bbb.org. The main news story is there. You can click on that. You can download the report. Another interesting part of it, and here's where the quiz comes in. It also includes the 5 most impersonated organizations that have been reported to BBB Scam Tracker. So you guess, who do you think is the number 1 most impersonated organization?
Gosh, I think
what
about
do you think,
that.
IRS?
IRS, yeah, I was going to say that too.
No.
No?
I know I mentioned them earlier. Guess again. You know it. You know it. You've won big money.
Oh.
Publisher
Clearinghouse.
Clearinghouse. Yep.
Okay.
That one is still going around. We still talk to people who say they got a phone call. You want a car and the money, and we need you to send the taxes, blah, blah, blah. Followed by the U.S. Postal Service.
Oh, really?
people get these emails or texts saying, "Oh, we're trying to deliver a package to you and we couldn't get it to you." You know, they don't operate that way. Third is PayPal. Believe it or not, PayPal is very popular for folks to use. Fourth is Amazon. We hear from more people who call and say they've gotten an email or a phone call from someone saying or they get an email saying, "Well, we've gotten your Amazon order for a $2,500 computer and it will be shipped." You go, "Wait a minute,
I've gotten that one.
I've gotten that one.
Yeah, I didn't order that. And then you call and they, "Oh, well, just give us your bank account. We'll put that money back." No.
No.
And the fifth one was Spectrum. Spectrum.
There you go.
Oh, that's hitting close to home. What do they do?
Which I think, well, it's, and that one is kind of new to me. Some people have, they'll get calls sometimes. I mean, all the cable companies are out there, and they solicit business and offer you a deal, and some of them just impersonate Spectrum, I guess, and or say, "Well, we can offer you a deal," and it's not them at all. And then the real Spectrum says, "Well, we didn't ever even shut you off."
Wow, that is really interesting. That really piques my. I'm going to
Yeah,
talk
that
to
was
you
a
about
little
that
bit new one
further.
on me.
I'm going to talk to you about that further off the air. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not. I have to look into that a little bit myself because that kind of surprised me a little bit too. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, anyone can fall for a scam, no matter your age group, no matter your socioeconomic place in society, young, old. Please educate yourself. If you're not sure, please call us at the Better Business Bureau. You'll find our contact information at bbb.org, the BBB serving Greater Kentucky and South Central Indiana. Look for businesses you can trust at bbb.org. Look for ones that are BBB accredited. They meet our standards. They make our free services available to the public as we are a nonprofit organization. If you're a business and would like to get on board helping us fight the scams and keep our monies in our communities so that you can realize the benefits of that as well, we welcome you to contact us as well.
Yeah, how does a business become a member?
Well, they can contact us. Go to bbb.org. You'll find information about accreditation. You do have to qualify, although most businesses are going to, as long as they don't have a line of unanswered complaints and ghosting people or major government actions against them or anything like that.
Right.
We're going to ask for specific information from you and go through the application process. Our board of directors approves those. And, there's lots of benefits in it for a business as well because, we're trying to guide people to folks they can trust in their own communities.
Right.
And it just keeps the money in the communities instead of the fly-by-nighters, send them on their way. So, and we've got a few thousand of them from mom-and-pop size shops to Tempur-Pedic, and everything in between. And a lot of your advertisers belong to our Better Business Bureau. We appreciate them as well.
Thank you very much, Heather. We appreciate you.
All righty. You have a good day.
And you as well.
Squadron Commander.
Outbound for check.
Plus soccer coach.
Bring it in, team.
Submarine Hunter.
Contact acquired.
And Big Sky Hunter.
See the Big Dipper?
Navy health benefits.
Open wide for me.
Plus some everyday perks.
Hey, buddy. I'm home early.
Never missing out. Never missing out.
Happy birthday to
America's
you.
Navy Reserve. It's everything you love about the Navy, plus everything else you just love. Learn more at NavyReserve.com.